What is this clan? Let Psystorm.
That is Psystorm Community.
Oh, Psystorm Community. Quick, if you guess the player in the chat just by that clan, you'll win nothing. And speaking of winning nothing, these players don't want to do that. They want to win something. Spawning here on game number 1, map number 1, Nightshade LE of this best of 3 series. In the bottom right-hand corner, playing for Alpha X, representing Protosses everywhere. It is Dastan.
And in the top left-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the American Protoss representing Psystorm Community. If you're familiar with this channel, you know all about him. It is Ruiyichi.
Okay, so something we don't see every day: TVT and PvP, and that's the first 2 matches we're giving y'all. So, or matchup. So, Terran players, Protoss players, be happy. Ooh, he really thought there was gonna be a proxy there, or a cannon rush.
I don't know if he got cannon rushed in game number 1 or game number 2. It's possible. He's been scarred a little bit.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah, like he didn't even send 1 probe to scout. He just straight up 3 probes. Boom.
Okay.
Very interesting games.
So if I can very quickly try and give some history right now. Ruiyichi,
give us the context.
Yes, Ruiyichi, he played in our diamond tournaments 2 years ago.
Ooh.
Back in 2018, yes, he was playing in our diamond tournaments, and eventually, after a couple of months, he did get into Masters 3. So then he played in our Masters tournaments, and now 2 years later, he's GM.
Wow.
And he's young too. I think he's like 16. Like he's
diamond to GM. Holy crap!
In 2 years, like. Oh my god, it's a really old name to see, but it's cool to see him regardless. Like he's
crazy. Yeah,
he's really progressed a lot over the years. And it's cool to see him again on this channel. It's been so long. Oh my god.
From diamond to grandmaster, that's ridiculous. I wish I could have that same glow up.
It's very similar to, I don't know if you're familiar with the Australian player Oreo.
Yeah,
he also played in our diamond tournaments in, I think it was earlier than 2018. I think it was 2017, and now he's GM as well. Like he progressed like over like these 2 to 3 years, and like these are the players that I look at and they have so much potential, like because they just like learn so quick, and they have like time to commit as well, and it's like, oh my god. Like,
yeah. Hopefully I can see that with the old Proxy Tempest. Maybe in a year I'll see some of them in GM.
Yeah, I think probably a more NA example of that is Gemini. He used to be Masters for a long time, and now he's finally GM on Korea, of all places.
Ooh, on Korea.
Yeah.
Dang. That's impressive. I should go play on Korea just to humble myself. You're actually a platinum. Like, no, I thought I was diamond at least. I'm nothing. This little adept just boot scooting its way to its death, just running.
Yeah, just like out there on the map, you know. Meanwhile, there is this proxy pylon that Ruiyichi hasn't used it quite yet, but it is there to reinforce if he decides to be aggressive. Oh, but there's not much here.
Yeah, he's running. What? Oh, he's getting attacked at home.
Yeah.
By an adept. I don't think he should have. He could have killed the hatchery. The Nexus by now.
Could have killed the CC.
Yeah, he could have killed the CC.
Yeah.
With his Marauders he got over there.
A little bit scared there. I mean, now to be fair, you know, Dastan does have.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
There's really no way to tell what was at the top of the ramp. Nothing scarier than that top of the ramp of a Protoss player.
Ooh. Very true. Meanwhile, we do have already some different builds here. We have Blink coming down from Ruiyichi, of all things.
Yeah. And immortal here for Dastan. Dastan sounds like a Mexican lady trying to say Dustin. Dastan.
This is when we find out his actual name is Dustin. Like,
yeah, that's how he got the name.
I mean, he's Latin American. It's possible.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I found out about Rainer? I'm not sure if this is common knowledge, but he said on a stream, someone was like, why is your name spelled different than than the actual Rainer? And he's like, oh, I was young and I just misspelled it. He's like, I just ran with it. I just misspelled it, and so I kept it forever.
I love it.
So he's a Zerg. He named himself after Raynor, but misspelt it, which is awesome because that's something I would do. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. He's like a 15, 16-year-old probably making his account. Mm-hmm. Can't even spell Rainer, but he has like 3,000 IQ to be a GM.
Yo, when he made his account name, he would have been like 13 or something. Like he would have been.
Yeah, right. He must have been young.
Oh my god.
Can't even spell, but he can micro and macro better than I'll ever.
And
but into this game, they're getting 1-1. Ruiyichi is gonna have a little bit faster upgrades. I don't know if it'll play though, unless he goes in for an attack. Now getting Zealot legs.
Oh, okay.
Very interesting. Preemptive shield, maybe a misclick.
Yeah, kind of surprising there. I don't know if he had a vision of the army.
I don't see an observer anywhere. I guess he saw at home or at his opponent's base that there's nothing there. Yeah, it was still an interesting preemptive shield though.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of energy a little bit because there wasn't like a big engagement or anything like that.
And he could have won without the shield, I think. Mm-hmm. If anything, he should have shielded his opponent in because he had the immortals.
Yeah, exactly. And so far, it's been pretty passive, all things considered. Both players, they're getting blink. Dastan a little bit later, but he has faster immortals. I think he has. Yeah, just immortals in general. Right now, Ruiyichi only has one, which isn't ideal, especially in PvP.
Now, I'm not saying this just because I'm a Zerg player, but I think ZVZ is the most interesting mirror matchup.
I love PvP when they proxy each other.
Yeah, that I love, but
yeah.
Like any other matchup is entertaining. Like TVT proxy Rax is hilarious, and as well as PvP. Zerg, we were getting the spine crawler rushes back, so that's cool. But if they're gonna play an actual game, kind of a lot of downtime in these mirror matchups.
Yeah, there's a lot. Part of it is probably also because we're Zerg players, where we understand like the intricacies of Verge versus Verge a little bit more, exactly. And
like I'm looking at these armies and I'm like, okay, I can get a feel of who should win here. But then they both just sit back for an hour. I'm like, okay, this player's in the lead, but he's sitting there. And now this player's about to get the lead, but he's sitting there. But these players are like doing so much. Oh, that's just so perfect timing.
Yeah.
You didn't even have vision of this. I don't know how you recognized it.
They just completely missed each other. They went around each other completely, and now he's going to lose his third base. Meanwhile, though, we do have Ruiyichi pushing out. But at the same time, Dastan, he could just recall. Yeah.
He needs to. He wants to destroy the base first. Oh, and at the same time, he went for a double immortal drop and a zealot warp in the main base, doing some micro. The shield's gone on that. Nope, it's dead completely.
Yeah.
Now I don't know who wins this base trade here. Who recalls first?
Exactly. That's what it comes down to.
This is recall chicken right here. I think he just needs to completely target fire down the base and recall.
I'm surprised Dastan isn't recalling, to be honest. Like, he's basically killed 2 bases, so he has the most to lose right now if he doesn't recall. But he's not going for it. Instead, like, he is evacuating a bunch of pros, which is nice.
He does have a lot of minerals saved up. That's the ace in the hole. They both go for a full-on base trade, and then at the end of it, Dastan still has enough for another base.
Yo, Dastan has an insane amount of money right now. He has an insane amount of money. Oh my god! I thought we were going to see Probes versus Probes.
Funny if they fought. Probes just meet up in the park to square up. One of them stole the other one's lunch money, so they called all their friends. Stole some gas from his lunchbox.
Yeah, and like I feel like a lot of this could have been stopped if either one of these players recalled, but you know, in the end, none of them decided to.
I'm glad they didn't.
I mean, Ruiyichi, he could. Sorry, Dastan could even recall in his main. Like he has the energy, but
where's Dastan money gone? Did he make more units? He had 1,000 minerals banked up.
I think he may have. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, he warped in with the warp prism, I think.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Should have made a Nexus though, I feel.
Yo, neither player has made any. Okay, there we go. We have a Nexus.
Yeah, I was like a Nexus or a gas. I didn't know he had enough money for a Nexus. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. So Dastan, he does have one Nexus on the way. Meanwhile, Ruiyichi, he's trying to clear everything up, but he's kind of stuck here in the main. And
oh, GG. What a interesting game. This is StarCraft, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. So really, if we go into depth on that game, there was never an engagement between two armies. They both built up.
You're right, yeah.
They both walked right past each other and just went for a full-on base race.
They never engaged each other.
They never engaged. I have not seen that ever in StarCraft, I think. A game with not any engagements of army on army. It was purely like, you build and go down your lane, I'm going this lane, and it was pretty much a race. It was like whack-a-mole, who could take out the buildings faster. That's where the new meta is going to become in PvP. You're going to have to learn how to micro against buildings to kill them most efficiently.
Yeah.
We're going to get detailed into it. But that was a good game to hop into. I'm glad we didn't miss that one.
Yeah, and with that, we will go into. I guess we'll follow Dastan into his next series.
Yep, I'm game.